Welcome North Middle School students to our next book talk. Chapter 1. The first time I seen her, I got a bad feeling inside. Not like I was in danger or nothing, just like she was somebody I should stay clear of. To tell the truth, she was a freak like me. The kind of person folks can't help but tease. That's bad if you're a kid like me. It's worse for a new teacher like her. Miss Saunders is different as they come. First off, she's got a man's name, Michael. Now, who ever heard of a woman named that? She's tall and fat like nobody's business, and she's got the smallest feet I ever seen. Worse yet, she's got a giant white stain spread halfway across her face, like somebody tossed acid on it or something. I try not to stare the first day that Amazon woman teacher heads my way. See, I got a way of attracting strange characters. They draw to me like some note was stuck on my forehead saying, "Losers wanted here." Well, I spend a lot of time trying to fit in here at McClinton Middle School. I ain't letting nobody ruin it for me, especially no teacher. Fitting in sounds easy enough, but not for Malika. You see, a year ago, Malika's dad died. Her mom kind of lost it after her dad was gone. But now she's found something to save her. She found sewing. So she makes clothes for Malika. Malika wears them. However, every shoulder pad might not quite be even with the other, seams might be a little crooked, buttons not quite staying on right, and this causes trouble for Malika at school. It makes it hard to fit in. But if she doesn't wear her mom's clothes, then her mom's going to go back to that bad place. She's going to be lost again without her dad and without sewing. So Malika wears them every day to school. She gets to school and Shar brings her a bag of some other clothes. Malika changes into these clothes. What a great friend. She has Shar to help her out. But it really isn't so. Shar does this favor for her. She brings her clothes so that Malika will do her homework, so that Malika will be the brunt of all of her jokes, and so that Malika can be a friend only when Shar wants to be her friend. Now, all of Malika's problems didn't start the day her dad died, or the day that her mom started sewing, or even the day that Shar started being her sometime friend. It really started way back when Malika began school. You see, Malika is black, and she goes to a primarily black school. But according to the other kids at school, Malika is too black. In fact, it's become the brunt of many jokes. John has created songs about her being too black. The kids tease her constantly, and she just wants to find a way to fit in. So how does Miss Saunders, this new teacher, this freak that everyone else sees, fit into all of this? And how and why does Miss Saunders care so much about these kids? She just started this year. Follow Malika as she tries to fit in, or maybe tries to stand out, or maybe just tries to become someone that she can be proud of. Miss Saunders asks, "What's my face say?" Nobody says nothing. "Don't get all closed-mouthed now," she says. "I hear you whispering in the hall, laughing at me." She walks the aisles again. She stops by me and sits on my desk. "Faces say more than you think. Even mine. Don't be shy. Say what's on your mind." My hand goes up. I figure she's embarrassed me twice since she's been here this week. Now it's her turn. "Not to hurt your feelings, but I think it says, you know, you're a freak." "That's cold," Crystal Johnson says, frowning. Miss Saunders puts her hand up to her chin like she's praying. She gets up and walks around the room. We don't say anything. We just listen to the clock tick, shuffle our papers, watch for some reaction from Miss Saunders. "Freak," she says. "I saw that too when I was young." Then she explains how she was born with her face like that, how when she was little her parents had the preacher pray over it. The old folks worked their roots on it, and her grandmother used some concoction to change the color of that blotch on her cheek so it matched the rest of her skin. Miss Saunders says none of the stuff she tried on her face worked, so she finally figured she'd better just love what God gave her. Liking myself didn't come overnight, she says. I took a lot of wrong turns to find out who I really was. You will too. Follow Malika in The Skin I'm In to find out who she really is.